Heyo, friends! Welcome back! What a wonderfully delayed stream. My brain stopped working for a second. That's not great. So, I'm so sorry about the constant delays in this stream. A lot of things came up, but we're here, and boy is it cold. Anyways, we're actually back with Lost World. Wonderful time. It's been a good few months since we've been on here. Not sure exactly what we're gonna be doing. Might have a guest tonight, I don't know. I technically kidnapped them, but they haven't responded, so there's a possibility of a guest voice. They're not gonna be in the game, because of course it's solo. But we're gonna have someone hanging out with us, so I'm also gonna turn off the music for tonight as well, meaning I'm going to be trying to fill the void until I find out whether they are actually joining or not. Wonderful time. So we're gonna get right into today. So let's go ahead and pause our music, and that's not the right one. Okay. And is it gonna oh, I'm in. Ooh, bit of lag. Just while we load in. Gotta make sure that it is. Yep. Also, I completely forgot about our... Ooh, that's not good. I completely forgot about our little friends. Oh gosh, the CODs are back. I'm not appeasing the fish lords today. Maybe. I don't plan on doing it today. I plan on trying to work on... Whoa, I forgot about that world generation. Some of that tasty generation. I plan on working on the base, actually. Even though, like, we're trying to work on the base on, what, both series? I have part of the... Let's be honest, we're not even close to being done with Twilight SMP's base. This one has no excuse. I should have started this one's base ages ago. Like, I started Twilight SMP's in the second episode, and this one, we're already on episode 3. Right? Yeah, technically. We're already on 3rd stream. And what do we have? Nothing. We have a wheat farm. But that's not good enough. That's not a base. That's complete garbage. Also, that's a lot of stuttering. Ooh. But yeah, that's complete garbage. That's no base of mine. So we're gonna start working on the process of however big our base is gonna be. I don't know how big it's gonna be yet. I actually never even decided what kind of blocks I'm gonna use for the base. That's probably a bad thing, but it's okay. We'll work through it. We also need to get a bridge going down here. Or maybe a staircase. Bridges are a little too expensive. Or a little too much. Probably get a cobblestone staircase for now. Probably work it into the mountainside. You know what? We can start it right now. Wait, no, we can't. We don't have a pickaxe. We're poor. Are we poor? I have no idea. I don't remember how poor we are. I say we as if it's your guys' fault as well. No, it's entirely my fault I'm poor. Yes, chat, I blame you for being, I blame you guys for making me poor. You guys don't make me get ore. Yes, that's how that works. You're not safe. I think I might give up on trying to get any sort of enchantments for a while. We might have to make that fish shrine. Appeasing to the fish gods. Gosh dang it, that was last stream. It's not this stream. Was that last stream? Who knows? I don't remember. It probably was. These aren't even grown. I have all this area flattened out, and I don't even know what I'm doing. Such a mood. Well, of course it's a mood. Big sheep. Many sheep. Llama. I forgot about the llamas. I forgot we're on a mountain full of llamas. A llama mountain. That's a lot of coal. You know what else? There's a lot of arson. No, there really isn't. I want to do some arson. No, I don't. Can't be burning down the forest just yet. You know what? Oh, I forgot I don't have that mod. We're not on Twilight SMP right now. I forgot. Also, I'm going to completely ignore the problem of not having a base. That's not working. Hiya, llama. Why is there one right here, but the... That was probably the worst idea I probably could have done, but oh well. We could also probably work on... You know, it would really be a great time to have our guest on to get some opinions. But you know who didn't want to show up just yet? Our guest. Our guest is late. Our guest is Skiddly Boo. Of course Skiddly is late. Skiddly probably hasn't even seen it yet. Skid doesn't even know they're supposed to be here. Gotta love planning. I mean, I technically asked them like 10 minutes ago, you know? That's enough warning, right? That's enough warning. Try to kidnap him again. I'm gonna get yelled at the instant that they join. That's fine. Wait, wasn't I gonna do it that way? Or was I? Probably would make more sense. I think they just declined. That's so mean. It's not really mean. Don't hate on them. I'm messing with them. This is probably a bit early to start the staircase, but showing how low we have to go, maybe this. And then this. And then this. We'll decorate it later, but we don't need a stick. I'm going to say we don't need a stick and then just be like, where's my stick later? Might be a good idea to stop and turn. Oh, that's menacing. I thought that was Skid. It was not Skid. What a shame. You know the logistics of holding a cobblestone staircase. This is made of stone that's been cobbled. That is my explanation of cobblestone. Work with me. How am I holding a staircase of it? Something that is half my size with only a quarter of the block missing. The Minecraft player is unbelievably strong. Because it can also carry like 64 in a stack in a 4x9 space, which is, let's see, 4 times 9, that's gonna be 36? Yeah, 36. And 36 times 64 is 2,304. Now, ignore my noises in the background. Right, so the heaviest... I'm assuming would be a notch apple. Or the enchanted golden apple. I'm not sure how heavy it is. But you can carry 2,304 of these things. They're heavier than netherite. They're heavier than a block of gold. I'm not gonna go into the whole, like, how heavy they are. But since the old recipe had, what? They were worth 8 golden blocks. They're pretty dang heavy. Like, a single one is worth at least 8 gold blocks of weight. I'm not counting the apple because that's, like, insignificant to the amount of gold blocks. So if you times 2,304 by 8, you get 18,432 gold blocks in your inventory, basically. if we're going by the rules of a notch apple still being what's in the recipe, and since it's made with 8 golden blocks, the Minecraft player is very strong. Like, we went on a whole, like, sorry we went on a whole thing about that, but I wouldn't want to get in a fight with the Minecraft, I wouldn't want to get in a fight with Steve. If Steve were real, like an actual person, I would run. I probably wouldn't be able to outrun him though, because Steve can even run with all this weight, keep in mind. There's no encumbrance for Steve. Steve can just go full sprint. And Steve has potions to increase this speed. And not even Steve's horses are, not even the Minecraft horses are swayed. None of the Rhino mobs are swayed by the amount of weight the player can carry. That is a dangerous entity. That is terrifying. You know what? I'm just gonna terraform that. I'm not gonna bother trying to figure out how to make this look natural. I'm just going to terraform it because frick that. We're not going to try to waste our time trying to build this into the mountain. I can create the mountain. I will form the mountain if I have to. It's gonna look a little different, but that's okay. It'll look better than floating staircase or who knows what ungodly things I could do. No, my staircase. And now me. I have fallen and I can't get up. Ow. Oh, excuse me. Oh gosh, hiccups. Hiccups are not one. That was in English. Hiccups are awful. I don't like hiccups. I know they're like a bodily function that's useful in a way. I suppose. I don't know. They're just annoying. Like I just suddenly jump for who knows how long, which shouldn't be too long because that can be dangerous. But you just constantly have these little spurts of jumping because of oh, sorry, you breathed the wrong way. Like, I'm sorry I breathed the wrong way. You breathing hypocrite. Hiccups are a breathing hypocrite. You breathe the wrong way or you do the wrong thing and it's just like, ah, it is my time. And sneezing just finds its ways. You could easily just be chilling and then all of a sudden, oh gosh, I gotta sneeze. Oh, whoops, you went outside and the sun's too bright? Sorry, you're sneezing now. Especially if you get stuck with, like, one of the worst possible sneezes. Like, either you have that really annoying sneeze that you can't stop because it's just the amount of force, or you have one of those kitten sneezes. I hate the kitten sneeze. And this isn't because of the people that have the kitten sneeze. No, because I'm one of those that has the kitten sneeze. I despise it because I have people who will hear me sneeze and say, "Aw, you sound like a mouse, or you sound like a kitten." I am not a kitten, I am a ferocious lion. I'm a ferocious little freaking gremlin. Probably kitten wasn't the best line because of the amount of odd phrases going around with that. I don't understand it. Excuse me. But no, I'd be called like a mouse or something, or a hamster, something that you'd think would have a cute sneeze because of my sneeze. And no, I'm not going to sneeze for you. You hear it, you hear it. That's it. You don't get to hear it on command. I'm not giving you guys that joy. Alright, time to figure out what we're doing with this. Probably Hmm. Probably going to push this mountain out. I think that's the best course of action, is to push it out. Let me get some dirt to mark this out. Yes, we have lots of dirt. Wonderful amounts of dirt. I did all of this organizing, and I'm just going to mess it up. Because I remember I did the organizing. I just don't remember when I did it. Also, that video that I keep mentioning, I am working on it, I swear. It's just going to be a while before it comes out. I don't give myself enough will of not working on it. If I try to rush it, like I have been, I'm going to destroy myself, and I'm not going to be able to do anything. So I'm taking my time on it. And once it's done, I've still got to edit. But it should hopefully only be maybe another month before I get that series started. I'm definitely not doing what I did this time again, because that was an awful mistake. I made the mistake of trying to do something big for a build video. And it's not one of those tutorial videos, no, it's just me building whatever, basically. Just spoilers, because it's my series, and frick you, and I've done it before with a series that I'm not even coming out with yet because it's getting tweaked. Hooray. But... oh, wait. I thought I saw voice on thingy. I was like, wait, I didn't have voice mod on here. Also, we're going to go ahead and build the shape of it, because then I can get a general idea of how it's gonna look, and then I can texture it later. That's how we roll. But I'm definitely not going to be doing what I did this time with the build videos that I'm planning, because it's going to be a series. But I don't plan on making one giant build. It's just going to be, if I come up with something or an idea that I want to build, I'll go with it, and I'll just swap between builds. I'll build whatever. Once I'm finished, I'll move on to the next thing. Oh, it got dark instantly. Just so that the build time is much shorter and I don't have to edit as much. I don't have to try to work myself so over. Because I love to do big builds for videos all the time, like that one. But big builds like that are more for big series. Because that build's going to be done. And what's the point to it? It's never going to be seen again, right? Unless I decide to implement it into a series. So rather than have it start off in a build video and then have to rebuild it in another series, big builds like that, unless I find a reason to do them again, like I just want to do a one-off video every so often, big builds like the one that's going to show up are just going to be for like streaming series or any series that I come up with in the future. Because those can last much longer. Those will take much longer. A build video versus, let's say, we'd say like a regular series. So the build series versus regular series. The build series should take much less time, in my opinion. Because sure, it's a lot of building and it's focused on building, but that's it. It's focused on building. It's not focused on the survival aspect. You have everything that you need, because a lot of my build videos are going to be in creative. It gives more freedom to choose blocks. So it's going to it should take much less time to work on a build video than it should for an actual video, because you've got to work to get all those blocks, you've got to work to get all the stuff, you got to get enough progress that it's going to be enough content for a video. But the build video, it should be, okay, I've got something I want to build. I've got several ideas. Just go with them and then pull them together and commentate. Sure, it's going to take maybe a few weeks, but it shouldn't take longer than a little while. Like, yeah, videos do take a while to make too. Or, I mean, like, regular survival series, the videos will take a while to make too. But there's a difference between the length of a survival series build video, where it's an entire video of working on a base, because bases are going to be big. Well, not big, but you're going to put effort into a base, because you're going to try to make a project that you love. Like I'm doing now, I suppose, but this isn't exactly me enjoying this. This is just doing it to make it look nice. I do enjoy terraforming, don't get me wrong, it's just this specific one is going to take a bit as well. Why do I always pull myself into these kinds of projects? I wasn't even supposed to terraform on this world, but well, not like in general, just this big of terraforming. Anyways. What I was saying is, getting back to what I was saying, a survival series building video is going to take longer because you've got to get the materials, and there's a lot of, you have to build up to it if you don't have a general idea of getting onto your building. Like, say I don't have this staircase here, say I didn't have the staircase and this is what I had to work with. I would either have to find a way to make a staircase up that side, or I'd have to nerd pole. That's going to take a lot longer than being in creative building as quick as possible. So build video should generally take a little bit less time, because if you're doing several smaller builds, it's going to be easier to get an idea of those builds than getting an idea for something like this side of the hill. I might actually turn this into a portion of the farm to give myself more space up on that part. It's a pretty decent idea. Yeah. Well, maybe I want to go a bit higher. Match it up with this. Oh, that's lovely. Plus that, falling off the walls and doing damage to yourself. Oh, I realize I'm not taking elytra into account, because elytra could help building. So can scaffolding. There's a lot of blocks that would help with building things, but it's just the idea of, as someone who doesn't have the ability to immediately just get all of the diamond stuff, I apparently cannot get diamonds easily. I repel diamonds. I don't attract diamonds. I'm not a diamond detector. I am a diamond avoider somehow. Like, I genuinely don't know how or why I'm so good at avoiding diamonds. I just am. Is there any place that we wanted to flatten out? Besides, I'm gonna flatten out right here. Ooh, did not want to break that. Give myself some more dirt. Trying to find a topic without having a, like, strong opinion on the topic is kind of hard. I do realize that, but, ugh. I also do want to, like, say, don't take my words as me saying, oh, I don't think, or you're bad or something if you can't, if you can't get a build video done faster than my dirt. Faster than, say, an actual survival world video. That's not what I'm saying at all. Because projects can take different amounts of time for different people. It's just, for myself, for my skills, and for what I know about myself, I'd say that for me, build videos should take less time. Because I have a decent bit of efficiency when it comes to building in creative. And I say decent a bit because I know I'm not perfect. I wouldn't call anyone perfect because there's always going to be those flaws when building where you try to push yourself too hard. I try to push myself too hard. That's where my efficiency lacks. Plus my inefficiency of getting distracted, which doesn't really count as a big, well, I guess it could be, it technically is a big flaw, because if you get distracted and you're trying to work on one project, you're going to try to work on something else, and you forget about that one part, and I've already gotten myself off track. Look how easily distracted. Wow. But building efficiency, like, I can get a build project done. It's just a matter of trying to work on it too much or working on it too little. It's hard to find the balance in the middle for myself. That's where my build efficiency lacks. So, the thing as well is, based on my flaws and my pros and cons for building survival versus creative, survival, I have a hard time collecting materials easily. It takes too long. It would take me months or even longer for me to be able to start working on a base that I'd be happy about, because I'd be stuck getting the materials. It would take me a while because I have a hard time finding better tools. And I'd want to do other things as well. I lack the balance ability. I'm working on it, of course. It's always good to work on it. But the other things with creative, like with survival, I can get a better idea of where my limit is. And I can get an idea of how much or how far I can go to building in survival versus creative. I can definitely get a lot more with creative, but I still have the ability to get the feeling of accomplishment out of a survival build, because there's the euphoria of knowing I didn't cheat to do this. And I'm not before, I shouldn't say cheat, because it's not cheating. Creative's not cheating in any way. Creative mode helps free your creativity. It's called creative mode for a reason. But I can get a good idea of where my skill lies and where my limitations, and push myself on survival versus creative, because it's, okay, how many of these blocks do I need to be able to finish this part of the build? where are my skills at? Because my current skills are in terraforming. I'm trying to work on it. I want to work on other things. Like, heck, I want to make castles, villages. I'd love to get into the different themes, like cottagecore, some haunted themes. I wanted to do something haunted for a series, and I just didn't get to it because I couldn't. I felt defeated trying to figure out how to make some sort of haunted theme because it's not my specialty. But that's okay because you learn. And that's what this series is kind of for, in a way. It's me starting off. It's the first series that I did on this channel. We're only 3 episodes in here on YouTube. We got a few others over on Twitch. And we only have this. It shows me that I need to get in gear and start working on a base. And I'm still not working on a base. I'm completely avoiding it. It's good to find those flaws. And we will work on a base. I will force myself, or I will convince someone to tell me to do it. Probably not, because that doesn't help. Because it's always good to make sure that you can tell yourself to start working on something rather than relying on others. It's good to help rely on. It's good to let people be relied on, but don't rely on them solely. But yeah, going back onto the better topic. That's another thing I need to work on. I'm not good at coming up with topics. That's not a good thing for someone who's trying to stream with nothing to listen to in the background, so I can't be silent, and someone who's doing a solo series. I gotta work on it. We're new at this. We're starting this off. It's great. It's fine. Collect some more dirt. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Oh, you know what? Water bucket! Let's go. It's always good to also have different your own personality when it comes to series and stuff. I have a feeling I act different in this series than I do in Twilight SMP. The only 2 series I have here right now, because Twilight SMP I talk to other people, so it's not just me talking to myself, it's me talking to other, like, actual players rather than. Well, I'm not talking to myself, I'm talking to you guys. The non existent people. The people in my head. That's concerning. Nah, but I talk different to you, the chat, than I do people in Twilight SMP, because there's a difference between the actual people I'm talking to and some text on a screen. Like, nothing wrong with you guys. Don't take it wrong, please. I'm not trying to be offensive. But there's more to a voice than there is to chat members that I have talked to on stream versus those other streamers and casual players that I talk to every so often. Or more. Who knows? I mean, I do, but... Anyways. But this series, as I was trying to say, is a good way for me to test myself, learn more about myself, and being able to do different things, my skills, my assets, and grow and learn. So you know what? I said I wasn't going to be terraforming on this series. I was going to go outside my box. Oh, there's iron behind me. Oh, there's more iron. We are going to go outside the box, but we're also going to be doing terraforming. Because that's the whole thing of this series. I have found the purpose for this series. This series is going to be learning, growing, and doing everything. We're going... So if you stick around for the whole journey, there's going to be a lot here. Sure, it's going to be a lot for a single person, but that's okay. It's not going to look the nicest having an empty hill across from my... Ooh, that's a lot of dirt. And I believe once I finish these series, I've already started putting these series into playlists, if you haven't noticed. I don't know if anyone's noticed yet, but there is playlists for them to be able to go check them out. They're not big yet, of course, because there's only 3 episodes for each one, but as these series start progressing to the end, I'm going to start going through and turning them into shorter, easier to watch episodes and putting them, well, maybe would it be easier for you guys to watch shorter episodes put into, well, that's a lot to edit, and I'm not editing them right after. Like, I could edit the episode or the streams after I do them to give it to give easier commentate, or not easier commentation, but easier viewing, and so I can organize them into the playlists. But then that would be turning them into video series, even though they're still streaming. Because it's not going to be new stuff. It might get confusing because it's like, oh, hey, you know, there should be new stuff in this. Or at least a bit of new stuff because it's a video rather than the stream. But the idea for that wouldn't be that because I'm only doing the series on stream. I don't have the software in this server, or in this world, of course, to be quickening and speeding up stuff and recording this. So I might just leave them as the streams and put them into playlists. I know for future things, I will likely start doing them as episodes, and of course, I'm going to have series that aren't streamed, but they're just the videos. So they're going to be shorter, but they're going to be easier to watch. Because I know how hard it is trying to watch a stream that goes on for ages, and there's not a lot going on. It's just, say, a person talking to their chat, or like me talking to you guys while I'm trying to work on this stuff. It's the boring stuff. There's nothing chaotic. There's nothing big going on. That's another one of the issues for this series is it's not going to have big stuff going on. Like, it's going to be chaotic with the chat and me. Other than that, it's going to be me playing Minecraft and just going about trying to get some things done. You know what? We'll also I'm going to make a goal board up once I get back up there. So the board is going to be used for the goals that I want to accomplish here. But that's one of the big things for here is I can understand how hard it'll be to sit and watch a stream like this going on for ages, just talking and nothing big and chaotic going on. I might have some twists here and there, but who knows? Because there's not much you can do. There is stuff you can do. It's just that I can't think of much to do with this other than the talking to you guys and playing Minecraft. Of course, we could fight the Ender Dragon, but who hasn't done that? Getting an Elytra is also a pretty good one. Having some shenanigans. Who knows? There's a lot of things that can happen. Start spleefing myself. Oh. Pickaxe bird. Pickaxe? I was about to... Ah, yes. I broke my spoon, guys. I've been digging all this dirt with a spoon. I broke it. It's gonna be floating dirt there now. I think lighting this place up also would be a good idea. Having some pads. Definitely. I think on this side, I'm going to have a progressive hill going down. Or maybe we could do some water. I'll figure it out. I'm thinking, since this is probably going to be the most chaotic setup ever, we're definitely, a lot of the builds are probably going to be different in style just to test them out and learn. It's just a big chaos town. The town of chaos. Villagers would also be a good idea. And a farmhouse for these guys. So that they're not just sitting in a boat, breaking their necks. And I'm talking about you. I'm still so proud of this pink sheep. I think I actually got this sheep over on Twitch. We weren't here yet when we got this sheep. So for you guys that don't know about this sheep, I found him. I didn't dye him. I don't have pink dye. I don't have any pink dye. I haven't touched dye at all. I have the flower. Oh my gosh, that makes it look like I have the pink dye. I never got the pink dye, I swear. I did not dye him. That sounds suspicious, but I found him on a hill, and I was like, "You're my friend now." Put him in a boat. I put him in a hole because mobs kept getting towards him. Or I think he kept trying to escape. Something was going on. I don't know why I put him in a hole. No, 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 no. I remember now. I put him in the boat, and I put him in the hole. And then I tried to get another sheep, and I put him in the hole. Or maybe it's because I was putting them in the hole, and they kept trying to escape the hole, so I put them in the boat, so they would stop escaping. And now I have a third sheep. Speaking of all the sheep talk, might be a good idea to feed them. Get some little gremlins in there. Start a little sheep farm. Look at each other. There you go. I hadn't done that. Dang. I think we got plenty of dirt. Not plenty of dirt. Definitely not enough dirt, but kind of get an idea. I'm likely also going to make this look a little nicer. Because at the moment, it just looks a bit messy. I don't like the... Well, I kind of like the cobblestone. You know, I forgot that I also don't have JEI on here. I need to stop forgetting that. I need to stop forgetting in general. I think our mine would probably be deep slate. Have a little deep slate house. I'm also not gonna be putting all of our chests in an organized way of you know, chest organized. Okay, everything's in one spot. No, I am too chaotic for that. So I'm going to put Allie. I could have tried to save that. I could try to save it, but oh well. But anyways, I'm going to put like I'm digging this part out right here. I'm going to probably leave a stone. Oh, yeah. Probably going to leave a bit of a stone pillar right here to separate it. Maybe put a fence and fence it in a bit, make it look a bit nicer. I probably shouldn't have done it directly against that because it does look a bit unnatural. Probably push it in some. We can fix it. We can fix it. It's alright. But I'm going to have a little separation and have... Probably would have also been good to have a delay right here. Like, push this forward and have a platform right here and then start continuing it. But we're gonna have our chest area right here for the farm. So if we want our farming stuff, we know where it is. It's right here. Or say for the mining stuff, we're gonna put it in the mining hut. Building blocks and stuff, I'm going to probably have a house full of all that. But most of the stuff is probably going to be in the different areas. The only, well, yeah, I can make a fishing hut down there, since I'm probably also going to be stuck doing a shrine anyways. I can do the shrine on that side. It's a conveniently shaped wall. Very conveniently shaped wall. What is this about? I could actually shape it even better. Let's see. There's 4 in the middle. I can shape that. Put the shrine right there. I feel like there's so much area, so much space over here that I could do different things with. And I get ideas for it. But it's just not easy to execute. Look how natural that wall looks now. I don't like it, but I'll have to deal with it for a bit. I can fix the lighter. And you can see how sporadic I'm being right now, too. I'm noticing it. I'll go from filling this in to clearing that out to fish shrine. The supposed fish shrine. That's a very big wall for a fish shrine. Huh. Meh. Sometimes I forget fall damage exists. Okay. And now that I've covered this entire thing, I'm gonna have to remake part of this wall. It's starting to pull together. Oh, shoot! How long has it been on that? Guys, how long has it been on ending soon? Oh no. Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, this is why we don't. Oh. Guys, I'm actually an idiot. Oh, goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's been like that for 40 minutes. Not even 40 minutes. It's been like that for. I need to turn. I see him. Things happen. I mean, we talked about it. Mistakes happen earlier. And we talked about mistakes happening earlier. Well, the stream was stuck on ending soon for who knows how long. Sorry you had to stare at my art or my ending soon screen for so long. The wonderful freaking screen. It's not wonderful. This is why we don't make our. Give me a second to fix that, please. I'm so sorry. This is why we don't change our hotkeys. This is why we don't change the keys to numbers that are on the main keypad. I don't touch the number pad. I should have done it on the number pad. It would have been a wonderful idea to put it on the one number pad instead. I didn't. And while I was doing the number stuff earlier, that's when it happened. This probably would make more sense to do with arrows. I'm so sorry that you had to listen to commentary over an ending soon screen for that long. And I don't even have the video footage because it were like I could have saved it if it was the video footage as well. But this is being streamed straight from Streamlabs and there's no saving it. There's no saving any of the footage, any of the things that I just did. Okay, I'll show you guys what I did. I was over there mining. I don't know how long the stream's been, but I was over there mining. I think you saw the staircase. I've broken down some of the staircase. That's the conveniently shaped... I fixed it now, but that's the conveniently shaped wall. Whenever I was talking about the fish shrine, I finished the top of this, and I'm still digging it out. I was talking about I was going between different projects. I was going between breaking, building, and whatever that was. I finished out the farm. And somehow didn't notice for almost an entire stream that my stream was on ending soon. No wonder people aren't here. They looked at the stream and saw it was ending soon. I'm so dumb. Oh, okay. I'm gonna make up for this next stream. Next stream is going to be Lost World. I don't know when next stream is gonna be. I can't do it tomorrow. I have something done tomorrow. Maybe Friday. I will possibly do it Friday. I'm not gonna guarantee it's Friday. We're not ending the stream yet, by the way. I'm just letting you guys know. It's possibly gonna be Friday. And we're going to spend an extra hour. So we're going to go from 7 CST to 9 CST. And we're going to make sure we don't mess it up. Or we're going to try to go from 7 to 9. That's not technically an hour longer. It's 30 minutes longer, but we're going to try to go from 7 to 9, maybe longer. And we're going to do a lot. As much as we can. Because I need to make up for that little mess. I'm apologizing again. I'm so sorry. I would say it's been a day. It's not been a day. I'm just a goof. I just somehow managed to completely... The reason I checked was because I was trying to make sure... I was trying to make sure that it wasn't showing what was showing up in the bottom corner of my screen. Because I forgot I have Steam open. And I wasn't sure if it would show Steam on my stream. Because I was just trying to be careful. I'm still trying to work around with that stuff. I'm working on it. I said I was working on it early. Oh gosh dang it. We said we were working on it earlier. But I went to check on oof. Hiccups are back. I went to check on if it was showing up. And I see ending soon. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, how long has it been like that? I go on a stream and I get the little picture show up. It has been on it since 13. I have been on it since 13 minutes in. And we're an hour in. So it was like that for a whole 50 minutes. It was on for 15 minutes because I did estimate times. So I've lost a whole 50 minutes of content. That I can't save. A moment of silence for the moment of silence for the 50 minutes of lost content. That's a shame. Anyways, what I was actually talking about as well is I'm going to fix this wall because this wall's very flat right now. Like, it's not appealing to look at. And not, this entire wall's not very appealing to look at, but specifically that part. Because if you look at it from the side, I'm going to put this part, and I'm going to pull this part of the mountain down, and I'm going to ease it down along the side of this little staircase. But that's not appealing to look at. That's not good. That's not good. Not at all. We're actually gonna also fix up some of this. Like, oh goodness. Oh, there's a lot of mobs in there. It's okay. I might actually have to just leave stream at that. I should be making up some of that lost content today as well, but well, we're leaving off on a sunset, but I I guess I did predict the chaos. It's not much good chaos, it's unfortunate chaos. But I hope you guys enjoyed what content you were able to see. And the just what content you were able to see and the content you could hear. I apologize again for the mess up on my part. Did not mean for that to happen. It was an unfortunate event. If you guys enjoyed this content and what you could see of it, make sure to drop by again. It's very much appreciated. I promise you it'll be better. And I promise that I won't mess up again like that. I fixed my keybinds, so I won't have any issues like that again. But again, if you did enjoy the content and you enjoyed this, make sure to drop by again. Also, make sure to go check out my other videos, streams, whatever. I'm going to try to come out with the other series as soon as possible. I'm gonna go take myself a bit of a break. And I suppose with that, I'm going to leave you with this stupid ending screen again. Bye-bye!
There's not a single day that passes without you on my mind. Not even 1 minute can end up before you come around.